Give me a minute. Anyway, watching watching Hank Green. And he's talking about well, the title is Electricity is About to Be Like Housing. He's talking about Republicans and Democrats. And I think one thing that distinguishes Republicans and Democrats is Republicans see everything as, what can I get? What can I get? What can I get? Get. And no regard for like anything else. Just get. Get. I think that's the whole like core mindset of someone who leans right. I think that's what I think. So I'm thinking. I'm probably an idiot, but and then the contrast being someone like me, some liberal, is thinking about the big picture. We're thinking about, we're considerate. We have the considerate and the inconsiderate. I think that's the line that you can draw between the left and the right. Considerate and inconsiderate. That's what I think. Because, when you're making choices like the way Republicans do about natural gas, and you can imagine Hank's talking about how the energy companies are influencing politics. So you just imagine yourself the CEO of this natural gas company. You're Republican. It's your nature to run a natural gas company for the money, right? Regardless of anything else. So you're looking at, okay, someone tells you, hey, yeah, natural gas is gonna run out. What are you thinking as this Republican? You're thinking like, well, then I better get it all right now. So it all comes to me before it runs out. I'll get all that cash. Exploit all that resource. Now it's mine. And then I can, it's a very safe play at a cost that doesn't reflect on you personally anytime in the next 50 years, maybe, you're probably going to be affected by climate change, at least in some ways. But that's how they think. That's how they think. So, okay, if you're one of those watching this, how do I think? And you're gonna be like, you're gonna hear it and you're gonna be like, virtue signaling. Why? What's so weird about someone wanting good things? Why is that weird to you? God, okay, look. what am I? Yeah, I'm a beast and I got pain and things like that. So yeah, I want relief or good things. I want a comfortable life. That's what you guys are talking about. But comfort, okay, it's not. All right, discomfort, yeah, sucks. I'm sure. My life's been much more comfortable, probably than most. And my pain is whatever to most, probably. Whatever most. Me, them, us, I, whatever. The point is still the point. Reason is still reason. The earth is a big system. There are balances and imbalance, and you can imbalance the balances. And natural gas is a certain chemistry, a certain chemical. It's there. Natural processes made put it there. Right, okay. Humans extract it and burn it and convert it into something else. In that process, we turn turbines. It doesn't necessarily sound that bad from that perspective. Just like, yeah, just take the natural gas. Who's using it? Nobody. But what good is it doing to the earth? Nothing, right? Except for some geological issues. And aren't there water issues? And I think there are issues with fracking, natural gas extraction. I don't know them. It's not the point, though. The point is, it's how they think versus like maybe there really is no big deals. Maybe that CEO is righteous because it's like there's no downside. I don't really know. I'm just a fucking ape, but I have a suspicion that there's a downside to taking the natural gas real quick, and then in that that would make me consider the downside. Maybe those CEOs do consider, but they think like, well, the world's going to shit anyway, so I don't know. If you're on the left, you're thinking sustainability, harmony with the earth. We are of this earth. We are this earth. We got to take care of this place. Natural gas is one example. Maybe it's not a very good one because I can't explain why it's bad, whatever. But there's a lot of examples of things that are not good. Cutting down forests and shit. It's not a good idea. Killing a bunch of creatures, not a good idea. Destroy, it's just not just terraforming without consideration, not a good idea. Because there's balance. And yeah, you can unshift the balance and maybe things in the end aren't a bad deal for you. But it's a bad deal for somebody. Not you, but like a whole bunch of billions of other creatures. Okay, now you don't care. All right, don't care about all the creatures. Fine. You're a human being. Oh God, praise you. But other creatures exist. They're here with us. They don't want, it's pretty clear they don't want to die. If you look at an ant, okay, you don't want to consider much for its value. I get it. I hear you. It's a tiny little ant compared to us. But why is their life like not worth anything? They don't want to die. They're trying to run around, do their business. Yeah, maybe their business isn't very interesting to us. They're like little robots and they do like several things and they go back, whatever. They're not that complicated, I guess. So what we don't consider them, but maybe there's a lot more going on than we realize. No, not even the point. The point is they are of Earth, and they're a creature running around. They deserve to be here. They've evolved to be here, just like we have. Who are we to just wipe out all of them with no consideration? Just wipe out all kinds of creatures without no consideration. I just does this doesn't is, does that not does that feel right to you? Does that feel right? I don't think it does. Come on. Yeah, okay, we could be realists. Life is whatever. Capitalism, fine. Go, go make a corporation and make a bunch of money. Live your life in the Bahamas. I see the appeal. I'm trying to get a peace of mind also. But just the where consideration is never a thing for Republicans. And that is at least wrong. I mean, I'm not going to suggest that Democrats are right. Some of them are. Because they're aiming for sustainability, at least. They're aiming for a few good things. And who knows? We're just a bunch of idiots. But who knows what we should be doing exactly? But the left, at least, is aiming for harmony, at least a little bit. Yeah, I think we could do a lot better than what we see in politics. I love the heart of AOC and the like. Champions for righteousness, at least. Respect. But they're not vegan. Okay? Right? This is where I lose all of you. Guys, don't you think about right and wrong? You know what suffering is. Why? We don't need to contribute to that. You realize the fucking meat and dairy industries are full of fucking ridiculous amounts of suffering. There's no two ways about that. You probably know. You gotta be pretty ignorant not to know. Don't be that ignorant. This is real. You only get one life. Pay attention. You live in the fucking clouds. Come on, man. Get with the fucking program. Look around you. What are you? Okay, you're an ape. Okay, you're an animal. You're an earthling. You are bundles of fucking energy running around, and that I don't want to diminish that. Yeah, okay, that diminishes what I'm talking about. Explain something to you. This reality, this universe, is crazy amazing. This universe is just a bunch of fucking math going about its business. Just a bunch of entropy, a bunch of bubbles bumping into a bunch of other bubbles, and things moving about. That's the universe. It seems very cold the way I said it, but look around. All that, all this is from that. It's just bubbles bumping into each other. That's the universe. So we're here. We are the universe is here, doing its thing, and we're that. And we are the most interesting forms that the universe can take. Right? Have you ever seen any other form of the universe that's more interesting than a goddamn human being? Nuh-uh. I've never seen anything close to what we got going on. Like, this is what I'm saying is valuable. You know, this is what I'm trying to connect with you with this. This is real. This is special. This is interesting. We have a responsibility. We as the interesting. We as the evolved, we as the civilized, we are stewards of this planet. We're the we're the head honchos here. We got to take care of this. That's our job. I mean, most of you, even Republicans, are also parents. We got to take care of our business at the cost of what? What are we spending? What's so okay? Energy? We got energy. We got it. The sun is fine. We got lots of energy. Okay? What then? Happiness? Happiness is gonna be there. Take care of your business. So what then? Wait, why avoid responsibility? What does it cost? This is your mission. Yeah, you. Well, life's really hard. I don't know what to say to that. Just keep in mind what the goal is, at least. Perspective. Make your moves because you got to get out of the shit that you're in. I'm not going to besmirch anyone for trying to survive. That's our nature. We're survivors, all, but that's not human. That's animal. You probably plant from some respect. Maybe they're not quite as good at it. Animals, we survive. We get the fuck out of the way. There's a big, monster coming at us. What am I trying to say? Responsibility. Take care of this earth. Go vegan, I guess. It's not that hard. Energy companies, do your fucking job. Good job, Cat. You won capitalism, and you have the full-on authority to rape the system now. And that's how the system works. You're at the top. Go ahead. Fuck us over. But you don't have to, because there's a bigger game here. You probably think you serve a higher power, so that's the bigger game. But okay, all that's bullshit, by the way. And the earth is real. That's just how it is. We live on a planet that's flying around the fucking outer space. That's what's happening. There's no gods. There's no fairies. What we have is what you see. That's what's here. We see it. Our eyes work. Hopefully. Sorry if your eyes don't work. What am I doing with this video? Who am I talking to? Is anyone gonna watch this? Goodbye.